All right, new knife in the house. She's trying to get away. Oh boy, what are we gonna do? Anyways, it's a DEWALT folding pocket knife. Grabbed this at Home Depot. I think I paid around $20. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick review. We're gonna check the ball bearings. They're claiming that it has ball bearings. See that right there? Also saying high strength aluminum handle. We're gonna put everything to the test. Reversible deep pocket, so the clip, deep carry, quick flip, thumb stud, and they're claiming EDC. Yes, nice for a working knife, stainless steel instead of a razor blade. But razor blades, you know, they're disposable. Switch them out like a box cutter is ideal. But we're gonna see how this performs. I'm gonna be wearing this for about a week, and then I'll report back to you when we're done. So before that, hey, shout out to this knife.
Oh my God! Wow!
We're gonna dive in, open her up, and we are gonna test her out, right? Because we want to see what these people are claiming. All right, let's see what's over here. Nothing important. This, junk. All right, put this one away. So what do we see here? First things first, let's see. Nice and solid. There is no side-to-side play whatsoever. It has slightly on the back and forth on the liner lock. I can feel a little bit of a little, you know, feel a little wobble there, but nothing to be concerned about. Let's look at this grind. Uneven grind lines. Higher here at the tip. Not so much on this side. Anyways, let's see if it is. It might be ball bearings. I just noticed it is a flipper. I didn't even know that. I thought it was just thumb stud. So, okay, it is that. Almost centered. Needs to go over a little bit to the left, as you can see. Feels good in the hand. Yeah, we'll see. This yellow, I believe, is plastic. They're claiming that the scales are aluminum, which are some kind of powder coating. I've got a model here, 2513. DEWALT pocket clip. Ooh, that's a stiff pocket clip. Let me see how that feels in the pocket. Oh, that's way too tight. Yeah, wow, you heard that, right? That's way too tight. Let's see, what else here? Real quick. I guess that's it. What else am I going to talk about? The hardware. It looks like it's a nice, decent pivot barrel. And then it's got a lanyard, little area here. Not sure what I'd call that. And these screws are going into some kind of spacer right here. Or is it? Yeah, it is. So it's pretty basic. I'm thinking that the long spacer here is aluminum. Could be even plastic, but I don't think they will do plastic, would they? We'll find out. Let's go ahead and take this thing apart and see what we have here. Use this screwdriver here. We'll get rid of that. All right, try and do this as fast as possible. Okay, that's out. That's out. Okay. Is this a different size? Nope. Pocket clip, same size. I don't even know. Yeah, what is this size anyway? T10. And this one is a T7. Part of my hands, they're a mess. I've been doing things in the shop, the main shop. Holy moly, look at the size of this one. All right, so we have our complete apart. Let's see. Yep, I was afraid about that. So that little spacer is plastic, okay? That is aluminum. I can confirm that. That's interesting on how they put the plastic inlay with a melted side there so it can spread out and stay there. Okay, so that's that. We do see a hardened washer for the outside towards the aluminum side, which is good. We do see ball bearings. That's good. The blade. I'm sure that's stainless on the thumb stud. So not bad. Okay. You got the stop pin, which is steel. I could tell. So you got your liner lock. Your detent area looks a little bit. That's interesting how they put 2 Phillips screws to hold the liner. So yeah, you won't see any of this in other folders. This is basically a rush type of job, in my opinion. And then again, the inlay plastic, and of course they did the same thing on this side as the other side. So that's pretty much it. It's decent. So for 20 bucks so far, it's doable. It's decent. Now, I'm going to put her all back together, and I want to see how she performs. So let's see if I can do this on camera. Put this thing back together, okay, in one shot, and not mess up. Okay, I would think that goes there, right? And then I need the washer. Yeah. Then this here, people always ask me back in the day when I was making knives, which side you put these ball bearings. See, it has a flat side, okay? You flip it, and it has this little raised area like this. I can't explain it, but you see it. So it goes this way. Let me go ahead and get some lube. Shout out to the lube.
What is wrong with you?
I'm just going to put it on here because there isn't any. You don't need much with these type of washers. I actually have these in stock, this size here, in the shop. Okay, so, all right, I'll go with this one since it fell, okay? Like that. Take the blade, put it in like that. Don't forget, what am I missing? Right here. The stop pin. Oh. Everything's coming apart. It's my fat fingers. And it's actually kind of sloppy. Yeah, it's very sloppy. That's why it's jumping out at me. What? So on this side, I do the same thing. Okay. And then where's that other one? Wasn't there another one? Don't tell me there wasn't another one. There was no other washer? That's kind of weird. I didn't even notice. Hold on. Let me take this out. Oh, okay. Because it doesn't want, because this is steel and that's not. Okay. So I messed that up already. So I should have been paying attention, but it's okay because guess what? We can do this again. So it's going to go this way like this. Okay. Put this slot pin back in. Everything's coming apart. Hey, shout out to the ice cream man driving by. Okay. This back in. Now I'll take the blade. Okay. Now this one goes on that side because it's going to ride up on this aluminum, and this aluminum would be destroyed. The reason why they didn't do it on the other side was because this is already steel, but it does have a coating. I wouldn't have done that if I was making the knife. That's no good. And and the stupid pin just wants to act up. All right, now the fun part, because this has tension and it wants to jump while everything else is falling apart. I tell you what, I've put together many knives I've made, knives I've bought, knives that were given, and knives that were who knows what else. And guess what? This one is a pain in the rear, and I don't like it. As far as putting it back together, it's kind of pain in the ass, to tell you the truth. Come on. Okay. There we go. I think I'm in there. It looks like it. I say yes. I'm just going to put this screw here. Pivot screw. All right, now the long one was here on the face side. Shout out to the ice cream man again. He's desperate, going up and down, huh? There are kids out. It is spring break. Now, I think I'm going to put the pocket clip on this side here instead of how they had it. And then, yeah, we'll go from there, do some testing. I actually put that in the wrong hole, right? Because, let me see. Yeah, because that's where the clip goes. Pocket clip, that is. Let me see where. Originally, the pocket clip was here, so I will put it face down. I don't like the tension on this thing. It's way too aggressive. I might bend it. I don't know. Let's bend it real quick, right? Since I'm here. Might as well. All right, let's see how that goes. Yeah. A little hard to tell, but just by doing that route. Okay, the problem is now it's always these. See, here's a trick to this. You go like this, put the screw in first. I always forget because I don't like these type of pocket clips. Put it, come on. Put it like this in already. Okay. Then you take it, you spread it past it like that. A little tricky. Like that. Hold it. Oops, wrong one. And then tighten. Alright, oops. I don't want to strip it. Still a little tight. Okay, how we're looking. I'm going to tighten that up. Get it centered. We're going to treat this like it's a, yeah, it won't even get centered. Yeah, so that tells me as I'm a knife maker, it's not going centered because of this side here, where the liner lock is. And yeah, that coating needs to be shaven out, and it'll make it just go over just that little bit, which is probably a millimeter. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm gonna just make this loose here. Let me see how this goes. Too tight. Decent. I don't need to fold it like that. I don't care. I just want it to perform. As you can see, it almost centered. But taking off a little bit of that coating will definitely make it a little more. Who knows if it's going to get it centered. If not, you could always grind down basically the inside of the scale where that notch is. Actually, there is no notch there. You would have to do something with the liner lock. If you understand what I'm saying. All part of me making knives back in the day. So anyways, yeah, she's tight. She's ready for a nice, good old testing. As far as feeling in the hand, I really don't like that pocket clip. Yeah, I could see that it's a hot spot, and that's a no-no for me. And also, I guess you just saw me wipe down some oil, but this is way too smooth. It needs some kind of notches in there because, yeah, it's too smooth. See, I'd rather use the thumb stud, and that's the case. But okay, so that's that. Yep. Am I missing anything else? You guys let me know. Am I missing anything else? I don't know. Well, what I do know is now it's time to test her out for a whole week. So let's do this. I forgot. I didn't cut paper. Let's cut paper before we start doing anything with her. Pretty sharp. I like it. Trying to do all that edge. Like that. See? Pretty good? Oh yeah. Alright. Now we can use her. You know what? First thing first is the package she came in. Now, I don't know how these serrations are going to perform. They seem to be alright. They are very sharp. I'd say, you know, they're up to standard. A little awkward cutting this. I don't want to cut myself. I am on board for this. Yeah, the serrations I don't like. I've never liked serrations on the knife, but it is good for certain applications. They're not cardboard. See, it gets caught up, but this section here is no problem. See, okay. How's she performing after that? Curlicues. All right, on to the next step.